And that's a change here. Fun. In tanks! It's been years! But it is a tier 6 game. However, we can deal with that. Unfortunately, it is a 2-tier game. Oh, okay. So it's only tier 6 and tier 5. But it's mostly tier 5 vehicles. There are 5 tier 6 vehicles, however. However, 2 of them are medium tanks on the enemy team, and 1 of them is an artillery piece. And the other ones are heavy tanks, but, well, the OI is only the only thing that really frightens me in this capacity. Because I can't penetrate its front armor very easily. We're gonna try and not flank it, though. Because we have, well, we're the KV-220. We're a turbo reactor KV. We're not, well, we're not as, you know, ridiculous as the KV-5 with its twin nuclear reactors. But, well, we have twin steam engines. That is actually a historical fact here. The 220 was actually tested with a... I don't remember exactly what the actual technicals of it, but it was a steam engine. However, it was not exactly the best thing ever devised, however, because it was so loud, people thought a Stuka raid was happening. Let's see, we're gonna go down the long way because we can actually hold our own and we have some acceleration. So we have the Excelsior, and I'm sorry, T1 Heavy. It's easy to get those confused. Hopefully those guys take out that M6, though. And an Su-85. Tavares, come with me! We will earn glory and live forever as heroes of the Great Patriotic Wars. Well, the Great Patriotic Video Wars. You know, the conflicts that never end. Uh-oh, that is a howitzer KB. However, he has done almost no damage. That breadbasket, though. Oh. Oh, well. This could be a thing. Well, looks like it's up to me! Woora! That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to actually penetrate and cause damage. Wow, that KV really is not doing a whole lot of damage. I'd like to actually penetrate him, though. Okay, that was some semblance of damage. I will fight you! I will war you! And everyone else! Ah, my gun. BDR, get out of here! This could be a problem, though. I could use some help from my team, though. If they actually cared! Fuckers, I am literally distracting everyone on the enemy team, and the 3 guys behind me are just kind of like, nah, whatever, he's got it. Fine, whatever. More medals from my chest! Stand still so I can fucking murder you! However, I'm probably gonna die here. Aha! I have a chance! No, because the fucking BDR started shooting high, well, not, sorry, heat. Or actually, APCR. Gold rounds! One of the titles. You know, it'd be nice if you guys could move up and help me! I had basically the entire enemy team focused on me for about literally 5 minutes. And now you're all going to die. God, they haven't fixed shit teams yet, but you saw that. I am not at fault. It is my team who failed to support me. I was fighting, I was clicking. You hear that? You saw me in the middle of everything. And now they all die because they are retarded. And they did not actually move out of cover to actually support me when I had the entire enemy team staring at me. They still have not fixed shit teams. Excellent shot, M41. Ooh, he even loaded high explosive. My goodness. Oh, that's a T-34-85M. You see, he's got the covered ass. He's got the, well, the outie ass, opposed to the slope inwards. But what is this T-34-85 going to do aside from fucking nothing? He's going to camp inside their base, waiting for no one. Maybe the guys that are trying to sprint back and actually get a kill, but, you know, they're probably not going to get him before their other teammates cap the point. So, moot point here. Wow, the OI managed to get back. And then he dies horribly. You see, I have one good match, and then I come to a match of utter disappointment. World of Tanks has not changed that much. You see, it has not changed, and of course, I have not changed. Because, like I said, I never quit when I'm having fun. But we will persist, as we did still do considerable amounts of damage in comparison to the rest of our fucking team. Look at this, Jesus fucking Christ. Less than 200! What the hell happened? Fucking hell, man. Okay, well, well, we'll give it one more, because this is actually performing very well. Then we might switch over to the Churchill or something like that. I think that'll be a good change of pace, even though I am enjoying the KV-220's massively trolly armor. Even though the turret is the weak spot. However, nobody ever shoots at the turret unless you actually emphasize shooting at the turret. Which is the #1 thing that you don't do. So, honestly, in the 220, it's actually better most of the times to expose the entire tank so that people will think, oh, I'm going to shoot at his lower glacis and then penetrate. But it is a ruse. It is always a ruse. And we have a tier 5 game, but a only tier 5 game. Well, it's better than getting... Yeah, it's better than getting tier 7 games. But then again, preferential vehicle. This is why I play these things! Java, get out of here. You see, I always turn that alert off when I turn the computer on, but it still manages to find its way on again. You fucker. Stop interrupting my Let's Plays, goddammit. See, as you see as well, we have this new fancy schmancy high contrast map that allows us to see where all of the buildings are and where all of the routes are. And it also shows you quite clearly that, well, there are 3 lanes on the map. Well, actually, maybe 3.5 if you count the fractured areas up at the top. But 3-lane map design. This is not something I really like, but it seems like the only thing developers want to do. Can't get a shot on him, so, well, I guess we're gonna have to go around into the fight. Wow, it's like I wasn't gonna do this already. The Crusader is already ruining people. Good job, Crusader. You're not a shit tank. I believe in you. They won't let you go as fast as you want to, but you know what? You're still trying. Where's the souffle? Well, we're gonna have to deal with the KV first. Hello, Tavarish! Oi, get back here, I'm talking to you. And it bounced. Yes, you are my kill. Wow, that's not doing any damage at all. Wow. That may be the small liner reducing it, and the fact that my armor is, well, I have 100mm of front armor. I don't look any different from the average KV, aside from my side profile, but I am considerably more armored than your average KV. Right, hit the corner of the turret. Clicking. I don't think I'm gonna get the kill, though. Nope. Oh well. Okay, so now the enemy is completely routed on this flank, and now we are advancing swiftly into their base. 82 with the mail gun? See, look at how slow that fucking shell. He actually killed the T-67. Wow. He got a letter. It said you're dead. We're not gonna kill that from this range. Hello, Bishop. Wow, it bounced. Yay. Look at that. I am no longer afraid of even the Bishop. 9 damage. Yay. You see? Oh, it is a B2. The most fucking annoying of all artillery pieces, but I can't get a fucking line of sight on him. Son of a bitch. Well, he did damage, but that's, well, the B2. Alright, we need to advance on this AT2. That's the only way we're actually going to kill him, because, well, I don't think any of us has the accuracy to really hit his Kubola from here. Oh, fuck, I can't even penetrate it from here. I can take it! Bring it on, you son of a bitch! Give me the mail! I don't care how late it is. Well, whatever. We flooded his target system. And now we're just going to back up onto the point and wait. There is the Sherman. There is the Sherman. And he's dead. GG, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually having fun. That's actually really fucking surprising right now. I'm having fun, mainly because the artillery isn't immediately fucking ruining my day. Amazing! Game's still not perfect, but it's considerably better now. Holy shit. Alright, now, let's see here. No, it's a Russian vehicle. What am I doing? Alright, no, it's one of my, well, one of my amazing touted vehicles, because I have all 6 original premium tanks, and an A-32, because I'm special. The rarest of all Pepes. Mainly because no one fucking bought it. Alright now. Churchill. Back in this wonderful machine. Now, I have coated optics. Why do I have coated optics on this thing? Maybe I should take... You know what? I should probably take heavy spall liner now. Because it's actually useful. Considering I'm going to be shot by artillery, and I do want to reduce the effect of the stun. I want to keep my DPM intact. So... I will demount this vehicle with my 10 shekels. And then buy a heavy spall liner, which will take all of my money, but well, I'll just sell the coated optics. Equipment. Do I have anything else laying around here? Nope. Yo, well. See, now we're out of money. However, well, we lost about 200,000 credits there, but, oh well, we weren't going to buy anything anyway, aside from maybe the MT-25, maybe. But I'm just enjoying my heavy tanks now. I don't think I really need anything else. They need to make more tanks like the Mouse. Or rather, not necessarily like the Mouse, but in the Mouse in spirit, more or less. The big, heavy brawlers. But you know what I need? I need a big, heavy brawler that also has high DPM. Like this, for example. This tank has under a second reload with all of the skills. Well, actually, under a 2-second reload with all of the crew skills and all of the modifications that I've jammed into it. I made it a pet project back in the day. Make it shoot as fast as humanly possible. I want this at tier 10. I want something with armor and hit points that can shrug off a considerable amount of damage. And I also want low damage, but high rate of fire. That would keep me entertained forever. And it's also not an autoloader. As you can see, 193. That's actually significantly slower than it used to be. If I remember correctly, I used to have it down to 177, or 17 something, or even 168, somewhere around there. But they changed it once when they introduced British vehicles and they kind of stealth nerfed the 6-pounder. And then once more in another case, I believe. But it's about, well, 0.30, 20 to 30 of a second slower than what it used to be at its prime. It was a magical time where I would just hold mouse 1 and the bullets. Actually, no, I couldn't hold mouse 1 at that point. You needed the mod back then. I would furiously click at everything. Now we can hold mouse 1 and all the shells will come out. But back then, no, you had to be a man. You had to click every single round. Okay, so we're having a nice peaceful day on the town here. No context to speak of. We are in a tier 6 game. We have to deal with that tiger. But as you see, it is mostly tier 4 vehicles. Wow, it's like everything is perfectly fine. It's like I'm gonna have a shit ton of enemies to kill that are completely within my power to kill them. Aside from the M6s. Oh goodness. Those are a little bit chancy. Woo! Okay, we're gonna go around. Ow! Oh, SU-85. HE. Hit me in the ass, right? Yeah. You know, 301, you better be doing something. Oh. Oh, we got a problem. That problem is a... Oh, Jesus. One thing I didn't want to run into. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah, he knew. He knew to kill me, the fucking weeb. Yeah. Well, we ran headfirst into basically the entire force in a place where we couldn't actually really flank around and kill them. Yeah. Damn it, Churchill. Oh well. I suppose we're allowed one shutout. What did we have with us? We had a light... Yeah, 301. Maybe we should have gone train tracks. Maybe that would have given us some room to work around. But it looks like our entire team is just sort of camping up there, so they may actually whittle the enemy down. However, it doesn't look very good for our team, considering that we lost a large chunk of tier 5 vehicles and a tier 6 tank. You know what? Why don't I just click? Can the Churchill 7 pull this one out, though? He has the armor. However, that's high explosive. That's gonna... Yep. It's gonna be slightly closer than a blowout. Or a complete shutout, rather. But, yeah... We're still probably not gonna win. Oh well. Moving on! We got plenty of tanks to play, really. Speaking of the A-32, let's go fast. You see, it's nice. I think people are going to complain loudly about artillery not being able to stop every single thing in the game now, because that was kind of the thing that artillery was actually able to do. Stop advances in their tracks, and that was the most annoying fucking part about them. So people are probably going to complain now that they can't actually stop an advance by themselves as an artillery vehicle. However, now the fight is decided by the tanks. Which, well, I suppose it's how it should have been, really. Decided by the tanks at the front line. However, I do wish for gold rounds to be changed, and I'm refraining from using them mostly because I don't want to, because it feels unsportsmanlike. It feels cheap. Them Nurble-Werfers in the background, though. Alrighty then, let's go fast. Well, slightly faster, but we're going 70 right now, or 66. Well, it won't go over the line, though. Come on now. You can get 7832. I believe in you. You're the fastest Russian tank here. There it is. We don't need that, though. Well, not anymore since we're at speed. That's a T-14, though. Hey, Lush. Nice drifts. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. I need some increased engine power. I'm probably going to take a shot in the side here. I made it! I made it! Oh, here he comes. Ah! Hey! The game crashed. Ow! Well, fuck. Shit. Well. That's unfortunate. But, well, I suppose it's been an hour and a half now, and that's, well, that's an okay stop for right now. The game has changed. I'm actually having fun. It hasn't changed all of the way that I wanted to, but it's certainly different now. I suppose that's what I wanted. Something different. Something to change. But, well, I'm not happy with every single thing, like I said, to go around in a circle again. But to break that. Game's fun, and I'll be probably playing it more often now. I just need to find something to do. Oh! Change has come!